Hello everybody, I'm really proud to introduce this fantastic project we have achieved in a small company here in Toulouse. It's not really related to the main topics of the day, even if it has two wheels, and we could consider that sometimes the bike is connected but to the gas pump in the gas station. So let's have a look. It's a centenary brand that we have relaunched with a 12 people team here in Toulouse. So the brand is famous to be renowned as the Rolls-Royce of motorcycles. It has been created in UK by Brough in 1919, and as we are originally a design and engineering office in Toulouse, we were really fond of the brand, and we have the occasion to relaunch it, making it really hard because from scratch we have developed a bike, we have developed an engine, complied with all the requirements that any manufacturer have today, and we have relaunched it, we could say successfully, even we are talking about low volumes. It's high-end, it's a luxury market, niche market, but it's really good, and I have something new to share with you at the end of the presentation, because we have just launched a new partnership in the Milano show. So George Brough was a dandy, was a rider, really experienced rider, and he had developed a cutting-edge bike, so we have to replace ourselves in the new century, or the beginning of the century. This bike have the price of a house. They were the most powerful and the more elegant bike renowned at this period, used by the jet set from this epoch and so on. And he was racing himself, having a lot of land speed records and even doing races in the whole Europe. But the most important icon, as you've said, is Lawrence of Arabia, because nearly everyone have seen the famous movie from the 60s, and the movie begins with the Lawrence of Arabia on his bike, and sadly ends as well because he died in 35 with his 7th bike from his collection, with the 8th one in ordering, so not delivered. So this is himself on the number 5 bike, the most renowned. And I like to explain that because it's not only him on the picture, he was really in close communication with the founder, and in some ways he has participated to the development and the improvement of the motorcycles. So you see him in discussion with George Brough. So here you have the original bike from 1924, the one we have relaunched and evoked, and this is our current production. So we did an homage, and we were really keen on not making a passeist offer, not making a custom bike. It's a really high-tech bike that is really performant and said as in the press, and using the best materials. And we are really proud because about 2/3 of the motorcycles are sourced around us, because we are relying a lot on the aircraft industry, which is really powerful here. And at the end, it's really the same positioning because it's low volume, quality, and innovation. So we have designed the bike. We have developed any part. Any part of the bike is a specific design. And the main achievement for us is the following. Sorry, but I don't. Voilà. It's the engine. So we developed a modern and really performant 1000cc engine, giving to about 100 up to 125 brake horsepower with 6 speed. And we complied with Euro 4 regulation. We are working on Euro 5, which is really tough for us because we have the same requirements than a big Honda or BMW. But the bike is really well felt by the press and the users. I don't know if you could play. Sorry. So that's a small movie just explaining the craftsmanship. Next. Yeah, so we are supported by Total Health, that's helping. So this is briefly the current range. This is the stand we had at the last Milano show, which is at the end the main show in the world for motorcycles. So this is the SS100, the actual one. So you clearly see the DNA of the past bike. It's a neo-retro bike, really trendy now, but once again really high-tech and performant, with Art Deco design that we will really have to push on. Then some ambience picture. I go quick. A good bike to ride, that's really important because that's the best compliment we have received. The bike is performant, but it is really good as handling. This is the second model, more attractive to younger people with high-rooted exhaust and upright position that could do off-road, even if a few customers are making off-road with it, but it's possible, like the SUV. So I go quick. This is the anniversary bike that we just launched to celebrate the 100 years. So I've brought one with me here, so we could have a close look after the conference. We are mainly about design. This is the main point, is to have something really classic looking and really fluid and dynamic. A lot of bespoke services because it's high-end product, so a lot of customers are requiring options and bespoke services. We have set up a small assembly plant. We are making the assembly complete, even the engine inside. It's not big volume. We are talking about 100 bikes a year, roughly, but rising. So this is the plant we have designed. It's modern looking, like a steel boat, located in Toulouse, in Saint-Jean exactly. So thank you, Lawrence. And that's the brand new partnership I just want to share with you. Just a quick video and some pictures and we are done. So Aston Martin has chosen us to launch the first bike in its history, and I just come back from Milano to the launching of this fantastic partnership. And we made a really outstanding bike that is really not competing with the actual range. It's another positioning, but the two brands are clearly matching, and we are really proud of this partnership. So just a small video. So the bike is called AMB001 for Aston Martin by Brough Superior 001. And that's a really high-end motorcycle produced in a limited edition. For the first project, it's a 100-unit limited edition. It's a track-only bike, so that allows us to offer a designer bike. It's a dynamic sculpture. It's with no homologation. It's a 180 brake horsepower because of its turbo charger, a 180 kilos, so you have a 1-to-1 ratio. That's really powerful. So a lot of handcrafting because we are sharing a lot of common value with Aston Martin, and we have been really proud of this project that have had a big involvement for both parts. This is from the Milano show stand where you see the concept cars that have been made by the same design team at Aston Martin, and you see clearly the inspiration coming from it. So that's all. Thank you.